everyone, it's Jeannie again, and I thought I would play along with Carol Ann at Logan's Crafty Mama on her 15 favorite things of 2010 videos. So I decided not to do the Marion challenge, a 31-day challenge. I'm really enjoying watching all your videos on it, but I decided not to do that one. If you look back at my video, a few videos ago, I did a scrappy resolutions video, and since I'd already kind of committed to that, I thought, nah, that's enough for now. Also, I am a nurse. I think I've said that before, and I still work in the hospital, and I work, on the days that I work about a 13-hour day on my feet, and I just know on those days that I work, I will not be making a video. So I thought, well, if I can't really do it and follow the rules and do it justice, I wouldn't take part in it this time, but maybe another time. So be watching for my scrappy resolutions there. That video is out there, and I will be sharing with you, you know, the progress on those as I make them. But anyway, I'm enjoying your videos, so keep them coming. I will start now showing you my products that I have been my favorites. And some of these are all longtime favorites, and some of them are new this year. The first one is this. I think this is called the multi-purpose tool. It's actually a creative memories tool, and it is actually, it's very inexpensive. I think I have at least 2 of these, if not 3. And I love this tool for it's got a pointed end and then a flat end, really thin flat end. And this is my very favorite tool for getting things off my Cricut mat. I really love it. It's got a great grip on it. It's sturdy. And even though I have some of the Cricut tools, the spatula and some other things, this is still my favorite for getting things off my Cricut mat. So I would highly recommend this. I don't know, I haven't been to a Creative Memories event in a really long time. I don't know if they still have it. I hope they do, but since I'm recommending it, but I don't know for sure. I also love the Quick Cuts Quick Stick. This is such a great little tool. The one end is, get it off here, is kind of this gummy substance that you can use to pick up little things. You can pick up little, you know, scraps of paper or whatever and put them down. I love it for gems. It's really, really great for picking up little halfback pearls and that sort of thing, and placing them. The other end is plastic, but it's pretty substantial. It's kind of a pokey, scrapey type thing, and it's pretty substantial. I mean, you could do some damage with this if you chose to, but anyway, it's great for like poking out the middle of letter stickers and things that you cut off with your Cricut. If you need to poke little, you know, portions out of them, it's great for that. So I happen to get this one at Archivers. I think you can get them online too, but it's a really great tool. Love that. Use it almost every time I scrap. I've mentioned these pens before, and I will mention them again. These are the Sakura Jelly Roll Stardust pens, and they come in, I have a variety of colors, but the one I pulled out for you is the kind of the colorless one, or just the sparkle. It's maybe a combination of silver and gold. But I love this thing. I love it for adding little sparkles to stickers. I embellish stickers with it. I like to edge things with it. I like to go around embossed images in the valley of the embossed images with it. It just adds a really nice little touch and sparkle to cards and, you know, any kind of a project. So I love this. I use it all the time. And like I said, I have some of the other colors. But this is the one I tend to reach for the most. Let's see. I've also been enjoying using feathers on everything this year. I get them usually at Hobby Lobby when they're half off, and they're inexpensive anyway. But that's one thing that I have been putting on a lot of my projects this year is feathers. This pack happens to have some kind of funky colors in it, safety orange and stuff, but there's some pretty ones in there too, and I actually like the size of these black ones, so that's why I got it. And the teal ones are kind of pretty. So anyway, I'm enjoying feathers on lots of my projects. I am also enjoying, or have discovered just this year, Stampin' Up! Punches, and I really like these. 2 of my favorites are and these are exclusive to Stampin' Up! As far as I know. this little 1/2-inch one, and then I also love the round label punch, and I really, really like these. I'd like to have some of the other label punches. I can't find a Stampin' Up! Person in my area, so I've been using Denitra over on the Scrap Beach, and I get great service from her. But anyway, I'm really enjoying punches in general, but like I said, these aren't new to most of you, but I just discovered the exclusive ones this year, and I really like them. So, and this particular one is great for punching out stamped letters and that sort of thing. So I really enjoying that size. I'm also have been really added to my collection of specialty trims. I've always used lace and fibers, but this year I really, with the enabling of Arlene at my Butterfly Kisses 12, I've really gotten into some of the specialty beaded trims, and this one happens to be, I just pulled out a sampling. These are from Hobby Lobby, but I also did get some from treasurenest.com. But these are, of course, the dangling pearl drops, and then this one is more of the organza floral trim. But I am really enjoying the specialty trims this year on my projects, so that's one of my favorites. I also just started making the stick pins, and so far I've only made a few just for my personal use. On my projects, I haven't joined a swap or anything. I might do that this year. But these are the corsage pins that you can get at Walmart. These are the white pearl tops, and these are the pink and gray pearl tops on this one. And I do have the ones that have the little diamonds on top too. I just couldn't find the box. But anyway, that's been a fun new little thing to get into this year, so I'm enjoying those. And I have a really awesome bead store here, you guys. If I can get a decent video on my camera and upload it or on my phone, I will show it to you. I mean, people, I guess, travel from hundreds of miles to go to this bead store, and it's just, you walk in there and you just can't believe it. The prices aren't great, but you can find some unique things in there, so I could probably make some really cool ones if I got serious about it. But anyway, corsage pins. This is actually a representation. I actually have been making altered letters for a while, but this year I got into altering boxes, and I've really enjoyed that. In fact, so much so that I don't have an alterable box to show you that is naked, or one that I even still have that I haven't already given away. But anyway, I've really enjoyed altering things this year, and I will continue to do more of that in 2011. So this wooden letter is just a representation of alterable items. I know that a lot of us have included Lindy's Stamp Grain products in our list of favorites this year, and I am no exception. I love these products. And I still love my Glimmer Mist, and in fact, I just bought a few new bottles of Glimmer Mist just at the end of last year. But I am really enjoying the Lindy's Stamp Grain products. I love the stains are awesome. I just got some glitz spirits. I honestly haven't tried that yet, but I think my favorite, and I think the most unique, are the Moonshadow Mists. These make everything look kind of antique, and it's like a walnut ink. They all have like a brown base, and then the shimmer in them is what gives them the color. And they're just really unique and really different, and they're beautiful. And so I have probably 6 or 7 of these now, of the Moonshadow Mists, and then I have quite a good collection too of the Magical Micas, and I love everything, but I think the Moonshadow products, or the Moonshadow Mist, is probably the most unique or different. Love it. They also have some really pretty charms through their website too, so if you're looking for unique charms, that's a good place to look. As far as inks go, I love chalk ink. It's my favorite overall ink. This is just a sampling. I do love the Color Box chalk inks. Probably Chestnut Roan is my most used favorite color. It's just a really nice neutral brown. I just pulled the Warm Red because it was the closest one, but I really like the formula of this ink. It doesn't beat up on your cheapo clear stamps. It does great with red rubber. It's just a really makes a nice matte finish, but a crisp image. Really, really like it. And even the dollar ones that I have gotten at Joann's, I have really enjoyed using. So chalk inks, love them. They're my favorite, probably for stamping. Love all the Tim Holtz inks too for distressing and that sort of thing. Another new find for me this year is the Matte Finish Mod Podge. I had the I've had the Sparkle Mod Podge and I've had the regular Glossy Mod Podge, and I like all their products, but this is the first year I tried the matte, and I find myself reaching for this one quite a bit. I really like the finish that it gives. It doesn't tend to stay as tacky, I don't think, as the Glossy, and I do tend to reach for this quite a bit this year, and I am enjoying using it. So, and then for some sparkly products, I had to throw in my old standby, my stickles. This one, I maybe have 8 or 10 stickle colors, but I tend to reach for the neutral or clear colors, and my favorite is Stardust. It has just kind of a multicolored silvery glitter in it, and I really, really like it and probably use it the most. But I do have black, and I have some other colors that I use that I really, really like too. So this is a product I use a lot, and I really still enjoy using, even though I've had them for a long time. Another thing I discovered this year is sparkly embossing powder. Love this stuff. It's hard for me to emboss without sparkles now. I just like anything sparkly this year. Should have probably gone on my list, but this is just the stamp stuff by Stampendous that you can get at Michael's, and this color happens to be the Dragon Red. I also have a real pretty, I think it's Interference Blue, and I have black, but my favorite is also Stardust. I have a theme here. It's the clear with sparkle in it, and I love it. I would have shown you that one, but I already have it in a Tupperware container. So I just wanted you to be able to see the brand name and the container that it comes in. But really, really love sparkly or holographic embossing powder. That's been one of my favorites this year. Another one is my Xyron 510. I love this little machine. Someone gave this to me. Someone on the Two Peas in a Bucket message board one time was just saying the first person who responds to this can have my Xyron 510, and she actually sent me this one, and then the sticker maker, the 2.5-inch one, and then some refills. I mean, it was a really, really generous package, and she just gave them to me. She said she didn't use them, and I happened to be lucky enough to get them as a rack, and I really love them. Now I have the 8.5 by 11 one, the old one, but I'm finding that the older that one gets, the more expensive. The refills are really expensive because they aren't making a lot of them anymore, because they aren't making that model anymore. I think it's the 850. So I still have that one, and I'll probably use up my adhesive, but I don't know that I'll replace it, because the refills now are like $40 to $50 a piece, and they the stores don't carry them anymore, so you can't use a coupon. I have to get them online. I usually will get them at stickermaker.com. But anyway, I love this size. This is my absolute favorite adhesive to cover chipboard with paper when I'm making a mini album. I've tried, and I love a lot of glues. I really like the quick dry adhesive. I like glossy accents really well, but for sticking my paper down, I like the full coverage of this, and it's not a cheap adhesive to use for that purpose, but I've tried other things and I keep going back to this. Really love it. And then my other thing this year, this is a combo. My son actually made this container. It's made out of recycled strips of magazines, like glossy magazine paper, and kind of a funny story, you guys. My son is 18, but he needed another fine arts credit for his high school diploma, the degree that he's going for, which is an academic honors degree, and so he decided to take 3D art, and God love him, he's made some things that have been we've just gotten a chuckle out of, because they've been quite interesting. But this was one of the things that he made that turned out really nicely, and I thought it would be perfect for, it's not real sturdy since it's kind of lightweight, but I thought it would be perfect for my paintbrushes. So because he made it, I love it. It's one of my favorite new things. And then, and just as an aside, since I've been altering so many things, I've kind of added to my paintbrush collection this year when they've been on sale and what have you. So I have my paintbrushes in my little pot that my 18-year-old son made me, but I love it, and I love it down here on my craft table. And then I have a couple of products. I actually think I have 16. But I have just a couple of things I want to mention because I love them so much, and they have been some of my favorite things this year. This is just a little sample bottle of Falling in Love perfume by Philosophy. This is my all-time favorite perfume. just love it. In fact, I asked for a big bottle for Christmas and I didn't get it because I'm almost out of this little bottle. So I may have to buy myself a little Valentine, or maybe I'll get it. Maybe my husband will get it for me for Valentine's Day. But it's just a really great smell, and I am really, really sensitive to smells, you guys, and to perfume in general. And it either gives me a headache or it doesn't smell good with my body chemistry. So I'm really picky about it, and it's really hard for me to find fragrances that I can tolerate and that smell good on me. So love the Philosophy products in general, but this is my favorite one, Falling in Love. So I just thought I would recommend that if you're looking for perfume, especially if you're sensitive to smells. And then my other thing that I just wanted to mention, because I almost always have a book on CD going when I'm crafting, is just how much I love books on CD and my CD player in my scrap room. I have this on much more than my TV. I do have a TV in here, but I get that you guys, I check these out at the library. They cost nothing, but I am an avid reader. But I love to have I love to listen to books while I'm crafting because I don't get distracted and I don't have to look away like I do when I'm watching my TV. So if you are a book lover or you just like to have something, music or something going while you craft, I would highly recommend getting some books on CD or tape from your local library, because I really enjoy it. I've listened to a lot of really wonderful books. This one I'm listening to right now is My Name is Memory by Amber Shares, and it's a really, really interesting story. So I highly recommend adding that to your crafting experience because I love it so much, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. I will be back with my latest project and how I'm coming on my scrappy resolutions probably in my next video. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.